Draymond Green with the rebound.
And listen, sometimes... And that's how you make...
Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quote.
Let's go, good defense.
He said all the right things and deflected praise like...
Puts it up off the inbound. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that. Did you?
Yeah, right.
No.
He probably just thrown on as a broadcaster. Rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
Smith for three. That one's off. Assist by Varejao. And that's now 7 points for Klay Thompson. Smith right side. Gets it to go from
go.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Now Smith. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. Curry outside.
Okay.
That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Now here's James. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Irving. Another three for Golden State.
Yo.
And guys, let's get
on display here. It's caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Dellavedova, the pass to Shumpert. Jacks up a three. Jefferson's shot is off. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Love comes in for Channing Frye.
Yeah.
Smith checked in for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Outside Curry. It's stolen by Jefferson.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his...
Fourth free throw shots of the night.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 7.
The point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 10 points for Steph Curry.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. At the line. And he makes both free throws.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Varejao dishes to Curry. Back to Varejao. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you hate to be the guy tasked.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Warriors lead by 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Thompson in at the 5. That's good. From Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Curry. Lots of room. Jump shot is good.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Bogut kicks to Varejao. Curry with it. Picked up by Love. It's Curry with the drive. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Shumpert. Tipped away.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Thompson outside. Clock at 6. A little shot fake there, got the D out of position. Thompson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Smith comes in for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. It's Curry with the drive. Uncovered. Rebound by Smith.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And it's sent back by Bogut. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Curry with the 3. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shot from the top of the key. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Irving. Curry passes to Bogut. 2 minutes. Thompson again. Smith. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
.156 left now here in the second. Thompson dishes to Green. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from James.
If they think that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they're mistaken.
Here's Love. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Channing Frye's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jefferson comes in for James. From deep. Curry's shot is off.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao. Warriors leading by 6. Curry attacking. Here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating. Assist numbers, and theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
On its way from Irving for 2. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their...
For the Cavaliers, Mozgov comes in for Channing Frye. And it's LeBron in for Jefferson.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Thompson for the triple. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Shot from the wing. And that's good for 2. Curry's got 19 points. To the middle. Here's James. Shot is off. And Golden State will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Irving against Curry.
Yeah.
And here's Barnes for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have. That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
It's stolen by Curry. And it's the Warriors on the break. Feeds it to Green. From downtown, Kyrie Irving with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 7. It's LeBron with the drive. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. James has got 6 in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. The 3 from Barnes. And he gets it to go. Barnes has got 9.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Irving for 3. No good. Great D that time from Curry. Here's Barnes. It's tipped. Fires from deep. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Well, we all know how loud NBA arenas can get. I mean, last season there were some accusations thrown around that it wasn't all organic. I mean, some players felt that some of the NBA crowd noise was artificial.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Barnes hits them both. Some heavy accusations about artificial noise being pumped in last year. We've seen the issue in the NFL, talked about now in the NBA. Seeing in other sports, there's a case that maybe the NBA's got to deal with this.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I know some stadiums, it might feel like there is extra noise being pumped in. And listen, there are a lot of fan bases.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that's difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Warriors leading by 12. Fires the 3. And the Warriors get it back.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Golden State's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Curry gets the bucket.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
James gets to Mozgov.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Here's Curry with the 3.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And really, Clark, that's the only way you're going to stop him. The defender was all over him with a hand right in his face.
Smith.
Oh, I'm going.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors lead by 11. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Jefferson out there with Channing Frye. Then there's Iman Shumpert. Then it's Thompson. And it's Dellavedova in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball.
Pretty devastating, actually, to turn the ball over like that and surrender 2 more points.
Yeah, you can ill afford to make mistakes at this juncture. It might not be impossible to come back, but it just got all the more harder.
It's blocked. Thompson inside. Bogut on him. And Thompson throws it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
No good from Frye. Warriors leading by 13. Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
And thanks for that story, Doris. The Cavaliers trail by 13. And James throws it down.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Curry again serving. That's short off the rim.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
James, the pass to Smith. Again, the miss by Smith.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him. He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry attacking. A baseline J. And he gets the bucket. Curry's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Irving for 3. Kicks it out to Love. Takes a 3. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Irving's shot is good. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. It's Thompson off the drive. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The pass to Curry. Thompson in the corner. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, I think that may be their ticket out of the hole. Look for even more of those quick hitters.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 8. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Irving. Launches it. The drive by Thompson. Puts it up from 12 on the money.
The defense played